call. Okay. So welcome back. So in this session, we are going to discuss important topic, patent agent, section 125 to 132, and along with the rules. Okay. So section 125, it says register of patent agent, controller to maintain register of patent agent. Simple. Okay. So controller will maintain register of the patent agent. Very simple. Section 126, qualification for registration as patent agent. Very simple. Citizen of India, completed 21 years of age, degree in science, technology, and has passed qualifying examination. So you are going to appear for this qualifying examination. If you pass, then it comes, or work as examiner or controller or both for 10 years and not holding the position now. So now you can understand the importance of this exam, right? Just by reading for 2-3 months, you become the patent agent. Otherwise, 10 years, you will have to work for examiner or controller to be called as patent agent. So you can save 10 years of your lifetime by just studying for 2-3 months now and qualify this exam. And you also have to pay the fees as required. Okay. Those registered before 2005 will continue after paying fees, so we don't have to bother about this before 2005. Rights of patent agent, what they can do to practice before controller, they can practice before controller, not before High Court. Okay. So therefore, because now there is more changes as you discussed in Tribunal Reform Act. So any appeal from the controller is going to High Court. Therefore, anyone who is having the law degree along with the patent agent, they will be at a more advantageous position. Okay, because they can practice before controller also, and they can also practice before High Court. To prepare documents, transacts, all the things they can do before controller. Okay. Section 128, subscription and verification of certain documents of patent agent. Okay. All application documentation to the controller under this act may be signed by a patent agent. Okay. So patent agent can sign, authorized in writing in this behalf by the person concerned. Okay. So when they're authorized, they can sign. So power of attorney is given, and so they say that he's a patent agent, and then he can sign all the documents, all the specification and all the communication that is going on. He can sign patent as authorized patent agent. Section 129, restriction on practice as patent agent. So without being a patent agent, you cannot practice. Very simple. And no company or corporate shall practice a patent agent. A company cannot say we are patent agent. Okay. Okay. Practice a patent agent includes applying for or obtaining patents in India or elsewhere. Okay, you cannot do this unless you are registered Indian patent agent. Preparing a specification or other documents for the purpose. You cannot prepare the complete specification or provisional specification unless you are a patent agent. If you do this, then what will happen? Under section 127, rights of patent agent. Okay. Under the penalty one, which was the section? Section 120, unauthorized claim of patent. Which one? Practice by 123. Practice by non-registered patent agent.
123.
Yes. So if you do these things, means any of these things, if you do, giving advice other than scientific, technical, then you come under section 123, and a charge of 1 lakh and 5 lakh we charge. So it is very large amount of money by a small mistake. So therefore, when I was not patent agent, okay, so any discussion, or now also I don't do it because this is not part of my roles and responsibility. But then also, if I give any suggestion or advice on this, then I can do as a patent agent. Okay. But when I was not a patent agent, and if I give advice on patentability or FTO, then section 123 will apply. Register by non-registered patent agent. Section 1.3, removal from register of patent agents. Okay, and restoration. This is very important for you. So if controller will remove the name of any person from register, okay, and he gives opportunity to be heard, his name entered due to error or misrepresentation, convicted of any offense, controller may restore the name upon application and having sufficient cause. So he can restore your name also, then but you need to talk with controller and give the reasons. 131. Power of controller to refuse to deal with certain agents. So he has the power not to deal with certain agents. Who are those? If the name has been removed and not restored. So you may have qualified the exam, but if your name is removed, he will not deal with you. And controller is not dealing with you. What does this mean? Then if you do this act, then you come under section 123, practiced by non-registered patent agents. Convicted offense under section 123. Okay. So anytime before qualifying as a patent agent or become a registered patent agent, if you were found guilty of section 123, then even after becoming an Indian patent agent, controller may refuse to work with you. So therefore, it is very essential that we do not do this kind of practice. Without being patent agent, engage in activity for the firm or a company. So if you're working in a law firm and what happens that actually the signature is done by the patent agent who are very senior, sitting in the manager post, but all the activities of preparing form and everything is done by non-patent agents. Okay, he does those. So those kind of person who are not patent agent but engaged by the firm or the company, controller will not interact with them, or he will not respond to their any question. Any company or firm whose director, manager, or partner in firm has been refused by controller to act as patent agent. So if you are refused by controller and you open a company, then controller will not work with the company either. Controller will refuse to work with a person who neither resides nor has a place of business in India. He will not work with those. So he must have a place or residence or business in India. 132. Saving in respect to other person authorized to act as agent. So is it possible for other person who can act as agent? Yes. This situation. What is that? Applicant can do anything with his application, and he can do it. Means if I'm the applicant, I can draft, I can go to talk, I can go to controller, and I can do anything that is required on my behalf. But the only challenge is that if I don't have any knowledge about these sections, rule, form, and fees, then it is very difficult for me to do this task. But say, for example, I have read this and I know this, I can follow this, I can understand this, and I'm also the inventor, then you can do it. You are allowed to do this. B, an advocate, okay, not being a patent agent, can take part in hearing before controller on behalf of party who is taking part in any proceeding under this act. So for hearing before the controller, an advocate can go, okay. But also advocate cannot draft a specification, he cannot file the patent, those things cannot do, but advocate can go for hearing, that is there, okay. And there are certain rules associated with patent agent. So this comes under rule 108 to rule 120 that also need to be read together. Therefore, I have prepared them together for you. Rule 108 says particulars to be obtained in register for patent agent. So very simple, name, nationality, address, everything are to be there. Register is accessed by authorized person only. So you have login and passwords. Copy of registered patent agent maintained at each branch office. So although you pass exam from Chennai office or you appear in Mumbai office, but each office will have the register. And nowadays, like everything is online. So anyone can see who is a registered patent agent or not. Okay. Register also contains specific signature, photographs. Okay. Application for registration of patent agent. Okay. So application for registered patent agent is made in form 22 and fee is 3200. Okay. So these are things to remember for exam purpose. Provide all required information, and person desire to appear in qualification examination, rule 110 must request controller. Means the same as you have done. You have to fill the form, and pay the fee. And so rule 110, particulars of the qualifying examination for patent agent. So written test and viva, first paper, patent acts and rule, 100 marks. Second paper, drafting and interpretation of patent specification, 100 marks. And then viva, 50 marks. And the candidate has to secure minimum 50 marks in paper 1, paper 2, and will pass only if the aggregate is 60%. That means 150 marks. 111, registration of patent agent. So after passing examination, as in rule 110, you pay the fee, provide the information, your name is entered, and you get a certificate. Okay. Issue duplicate certificate. If by chance you lost the original certificate, you can ask for duplicate certificate, but only you will have to convince the controller that it was not a mistake on your part that you lost the certificate. Rule 112, details to include in application for registration of patent agent. So again, the same, you use form 22, section 126, fees 3200, registration of patent agent under section 126(2). This is for the patent agent registered before Act 2005, can continue to be so and re-register when applied in form 22. So not of much importance to us. Rule 104, disqualification for registration as patent agent. So same thing, unsound mind, undischarged, insolvent. These are the same condition we read for the scientific advisors. If undischarged means if you are found that bankrupt, then these are your misfortune, not misconduct. Convicted by court, guilty of professional misconduct. Being a chartered accountant, guilty of negligence or misconduct. Payment of fees. Payment of fees is needed to continue on register. Okay. So for registering first time, you fill form 22 and you pay 3200 plus 800 for the first year fees. What you can do, you can pay 3200 plus you can pay fee for 20 years also. You can pay for 10 years, 5 years, as the case may be. I paid for 5 years. So 3200 plus 800 into 5. So I paid for 5 years, and again I need to pay the fee. Examination fee is 1600, that you know, and then every year 800 for continuation. So you need to pay. So why you pay for more years? Because paying fee for every year becomes difficult, because you need to remember the dates and pay the fee, and if you miss, then challenge is there. Removal of name from the registered patent agent. If a request is made, then you are removed. He is dead, or controller has removed his name under section 132. Name entered due to error or misrepresentation. Default in payment of fee. Okay. For more than three months due. If due is there, you forgot for 3 months, then name is removed from the patent register. Therefore, to safeguard, what they do, that they pay for longer duration, 10 years. So maybe we have to pay 8,000 something rupees, right? For 10 years, 800 to 10 years. They pay for 20 years. I have seen people, they have paid fee for 20 years. So for 20 years, they are relaxed. And till the time they continue. Okay, so default payment of fees for more than 3 years, or cease to a citizen of India. So even you are patent agent, if you're not a citizen of India, then you're not your name will be removed. For clause C, D, and E, person will be notified and given chance to be heard. C means control is removed, D means default payment, and E means not citizen of India. Then control will give a chance to be heard. Removal of name will be published and communicated to the person. It will be published that this person has been removed from the register, and you will also get later. How to restore? Okay, restoration of name of person, remove from the register patent agent. So application for restoration under section 132, 130 and 2, form 23, fee 1600 plus continuation fee within 2 months the date of removal. So if you not pay the fee, then after 3 months your name will be removed, but after 3 months again you have 2 months time after removal that you can revive the payment. Name to continue for 1 year from the date on which his last annual fee became due. So you will continue for the 1 year. Again, you have to pay the fee to continue. Registration name is communicated to patent agent and published on the official website. So therefore, why to take this chance? Names are removed because of non-payment of fee. Therefore, they pay for longer duration. Alteration of name is set as a register. If you want to change anything in the register, so you need to file form 30 because there's no specific form. Fee is 320 for nature and 1600 for others. So you can pay the fee and you can change the details. All changes are published. So if you change your place of work, that will also get published. Refusal to recognize as patent agent. Controller may refuse to recognize a patent agent for any business under section 131(1). Controller will give him a chance to be heard before making declaration. So if controller is refusing to act, then he will notify you. Okay. 120, publication of name of patent agents registered under the act. So the list will be published from time to time. You can always check on the internet. So when we pass the examination, I used to check every day when my name is appearing. So it took some time for my name to appear. So it happens gradually. So it gets published every time. Again, after you all pass the examination, your name will get reflected in the patent register. Okay. So that's all from my side on this. Okay. So thank you very much.